Hello, my name is John Sanders, Software Quality Assurance Engineer here at Rigaku Analytical Devices. Today, I will be giving a quick demonstration on how to install the CommandSuite Fleet Management application using the provided USB drive found in the SQL device case. The USB drive can be found here inside the foam case showing the Rigaku logo. This USB drive can be inserted into the USB port of your laptop the same as any USB drive. Once inserted, you can find and access the USB drive using the Windows File Explorer normally mounted to the D drive. Once selected, you can find multiple folders of contents on the drive, including manuals, test reports, and other documents related to your new SQL device. Today, we will focus on the CommandSuite folder. Once opened, you can find quick start and user manuals for CommandSuite, as well as a config file required to enable SQL devices to connect to CommandSuite. Select the CommandSuite installer executable to begin the install process. First, agree to allow CommandSuite to make changes to your laptop. Next, a pop-up will appear asking where to install CommandSuite and how much storage space it will take on your device. The next screen asks which components you wish to install. CommandSuite will always be installed, but the GPG for Win component gives the option to unselect. Do not unselect GPG and make sure it is selected to be installed, as CommandSuite cannot properly function without it. After pressing Install, CommandSuite will be installed. Before the install process can be completed, a pop-up and installer window for GPG for Win will appear. When choosing components of GPG for Win to install, make sure that Cleopatra is selected. Again, a pop-up will appear and ask where to install GPG for Win and how much storage space it takes to install. Once installed, press Next and unselect Run Cleopatra before selecting Finish, as it is not required to have Cleopatra running separately from CommandSuite, as CommandSuite will run Cleopatra when required. Pressing Finish will show the CommandSuite install as completed, and the pop-up can be closed. Checking your device's desktop will now show two new icons, CommandSuite and Cleopatra. Selecting CommandSuite will begin the startup process. This first startup can take a little longer than usual as GPG works to create the necessary directories for working with CommandSuite. The output shown from the GPG terminal window can be ignored at this time. Once CommandSuite has started for the first time, a Windows security pop-up will appear asking to allow CommandSuite to access public and private networks on the Windows firewall. Access is required to allow CommandSuite to discover SQL devices trying to connect. Once allowed, CommandSuite has now been successfully installed and is ready to use with your new SQL devices. For further demonstration on how to use CommandSuite, check out our previous CommandSuite video or any of the included manuals. I hope this demonstration has been helpful and informative on how to properly install the CommandSuite Fleet Management application. Thanks for watching.